Assalamualaikum students, in this video we'll discuss the last two parts of your assignment, task number 2. In part D, a parallelogram has been shown and you have to find out the missing angles, angle X and angle Y. Two angles are given to you. One is the exterior angle of the parallelogram, 115 degree, and one is 32 degree. First of all, we'll find out angle X. As we know that 115 is the exterior angle of the parallelogram and this angle lies on a straight line. Look at this. This is a straight line and we know that the sum of adjacent angles on a straight line equals to 180 degree. So what can we do? We can find out the adjacent angle over here. Let us suppose that the name of this angle is A. So we can find out angle A, 180 degree minus 115 degree. That is sum of adjacent angles on a straight line. Once we have subtracted 115 from 180, we'll get the value 65 degree, and we know that if angle A is 65 degree over here, angle X should also be 65 degree. Why? Because the opposite angles of parallelogram are always equal. This is the property of parallelogram, that the opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. So if angle A is 65 degree, angle X would also be 65 degree. Angle A is equal to angle X. Opposite angles of parallelogram. Now we'll find out angle Y. Over here you can see that angle Y is forming an alternate angle. Over here a Z is being formed and we can say that Y is equal to 32 degree. Angle Y is equal to 32 degree because 32 degree is the alternate angle of angle Y. As we know that the opposite sides are parallel to each other of the parallelogram, so these two sides are parallel to each other and the alternate angles are being formed, and Y equals to 32 degree. Now we'll do the part E and the last part of your assignment. A kite has been shown to you. Let us name the kite as A, B, C, D, and we know that the diagonal AC is dividing the interior angle into two equal halves, because this diagonal is actually the line of symmetry of kite and it is dividing the interior angle into two equal halves. So if this angle is 54 degree, the angle on this side should also be 54 degree. Similarly, if this angle is 26 degree, the angle on this side should also be of 26 degree. Now we have found out the angle over here. We can find out the missing angles. In triangle ABD, a triangle has been formed in the kite. If you look into the figure, ABD, a triangle has been formed, and we know that these two, AB is equal to AD. Dash notations are mentioned on the figure. Look at this. AB is equal to AD. It means that their base angles are also same. So angle ABD should be equal to angle ADB, and that is Y minus 16. Both angles are equal to Y minus 16. So in this triangle ABD, there are three angles which are forming a triangle: Y minus 16 plus Y minus 16 plus 54 and 54. The third angle is BAD and it is comprised of 54 plus 54, as we know that this diagonal is dividing the angle into two equal halves. So that's why the value of angle BAD over here is 108, and the sum of the interior angles of the triangle is always equal to 180 degree. Now students, y minus 16 plus y minus 16, we can write it 2 times y minus 16 plus 108 equals to 180 degree. and 108 is being added over here. When it will be shifted to the other side, it will be subtracted. We can solve it further. 180 minus 18 is 72, and 2 is being multiplied over here. Whenever we have to undo the operations, we know that we do the 4 operations in reverse order. So 2 is being multiplied over here, we'll reverse the operation and it will be divided on the other side. Y minus 16 would be 36 degree. So y would be 36 plus 16 equals to 52 degree. So by forming the equation for the sum of interior angles of the triangle, we can find out the value of y. Similarly, on the other side, another triangle is being formed, B, D and C. As the adjacent sides of the kite are equal to each other, that's why 2 isosceles triangles are always formed in the kite. If you look into the kite, 2 isosceles triangles are formed, ABD and BDC. In triangle ABD, AB equals to AD, whereas in triangle BDC, now we'll look into the triangle BDC, BC is equal to CD. It means that the base angle CBD is equal to angle CDB, and that is x plus 16. Over here, angle CDB is equal to angle CBD. These two angles are the base angles of the sides CB and CD, and they are equal to each other. So in the triangle BDC, sum of interior angles of the triangle equals to 180 degree. So we can say that x plus 16 plus x plus 16 plus 26 and 26. The angle BCD is comprised of 26 and 26. It is comprised of 2 adjacent angles equals to 180 degree. And x plus 16 and x plus 16, we can write it as 2 whole x plus 16 plus 52 equals to 180 degree. By solving this equation, you can easily find out the value of angle x. I hope you can solve it, because I have solved the equation for triangle ABD. Now students, if you have any question, you can ask the question in Google Classroom. I hope you have understood all the concept. Inshallah, we'll do the next task in the next week. Allah Hafiz.